Hello student, in this video we talk about the most common shape in the universe, that is circle. So let us start with some basics. Here is a park nearby my house which is round in shape. Some special features this park has. One fountain is fixed at center of this park and some benches are arranged around the boundary. Some flower area is also there in a park. Now park is a circular shape and the center which is at which the fountain is placed, which is equidistant from all the benches. So we will see the definition of circle. Now what is the definition of circle? Circle is the collection of all the points in the plane fixed distance from one fixed point. That fixed point is the origin of a circle, or it is also called as a center of a circle. Fixed distance is called radius of the circle. Now this now we will define the radius of the circle. The distance from the center of the circle to the boundary of a circle is called as a radius. This word is come from the Latin word ray, or the spoke of the wheel, and denoted by the letter small r. If we extend this r through another end of the circle through the center, then that distance is called as a diameter. Now we will define the diameter. Diameter is the straight line passing through the center connecting the 2 points on the boundary of the circle. So diameter word is taken from the die. Die means across and meters means measures. Now you can observe that diameter is denoted by d and diameter equal to twice of radius. Therefore d is equal to 2r. Now line segment touches the circle at two different points is called as a chord. So if you observe that there are so many chords can be drawn to the circle. Now if you observe that diameter is the longest chord, if we extend this diameter out of the circle, that is a line passing through the circle touches the circle into 2 points is called as a secant. Secant means to cut. So definition of secant: any line which cuts the circle is called as a secant. Now let us see the difference between diameter, chord and secant. Diameter touches 2 points on circle, passes through center. Every diameter is a chord. Chord touches 2 points on the circle, but every chord cannot be diameter. Now secant, if the diameter or chord extend outside the circle, then it's secant. Now because of this secant or chord, the circular region is divided into the two parts, that is into the two regions, and that regions are called as a segments. So let us define the segment. This is the region bounded by the chord and the arc subtended by the chord is called as a segment. Now there are two segments, a major segment and minor segment. The part which is larger is called as a major segment and the region which is smaller, it is called as a minor. Now because of the diameter, circular region divided into two equal segments and that are called as a semicircle. Now if we take a round around the circular park, that is one round of the boundary, then it is called as a circumference. Circumference means carrying around. So we will define the circumference. The distance around the boundary of a circle is called as a circumference. Now you can observe that road is touches that circular park at one point. So the line which touches the circle at one and only one point is called as a tangent. So tangent touches the circle at only one point. There are infinite line can be drawn to a point, but only one line will touch the circle through that point. As some flowers are planted in some part of that boundary of the garden, so that small part of a boundary is called as the arc of the circle. So arc of a circle is nothing but small part of a boundary, or the small part of the circumference of a circle. Let us see if that end points of that arc join with the fountain, that is the fixed point, that is center, then the region between that arc and between two radii is called as a sector. Now let us define the sector. Area bounded by the two radii and the arc subtended between them is called as a sector of a circle. Because of these two radii, circle again get divided into the two regions. One is smaller and another is bigger. Now let us take the example of pizza. That small part of the pizza is the example of called as a minor sector, and remaining bigger region is called as a major sector. Now let us note the difference between sector, segment and semicircle. Now sector is the area bounded between two radii and arc, where segment is the area bounded by the chord and the arc, where the area enclosed by diameter and arc is called as a semicircle.